Welcome back, friends and family, to another car vlog. I'm gonna try to do this more often because then I don't have to worry about fancy editing and all that great stuff. So what we're gonna talk about today is a question that you all been wanting to ask me, and that's what camera gear do I use to do all my shots? And believe it or not, I use the GoPro Hero 11 with this Volta hand grip. And the reason why I love this hand grip is because not only that it has a built-in battery, so your GoPro can last 3 to 4 hours of filming instead of just using the GoPro battery, which I don't like because I think you only get like 40 minutes and then it just dies. This thing will give you up to at least 2 hours, and then if you put the GoPro battery in it, then you can extend to maybe 4 hours. So pretty much you can get you can go shooting all day with this thing. And here's one of the main things I love about this grip. It has a built-in tripod, so when I'm on the table I can just place it down. So those are the kind of angles I love. And one other thing that I also got is the GoPro, I think the Media Mod it's called, has the built-in shotgun, so you can get good sound. But the most important thing about this thing that I love is very sleek. It's stealth. All the videos you've seen is shot with this guy. I walk around, I shoot with this guy, people think I'm crazy, but when you're content creating, you're gonna look crazy because from afar you kind of look like you're doing one of these, right? But then when you go back and watch it after the editing and color grading, then it just looks super cool. Second question, what do I edit with? I've been editing, believe it or not, this is even more crazy, with my iPhone. I've been editing it on my iPhone. I use the GoPro app, and it allows you to put a song on it and cuts, and it allows you to slow down footage, all that great stuff. I do it all in the GoPro app. Now there are limitations for sure, and some of the limitations that I don't like about the app is I don't have a lot of control, so it's forcing me to really shoot to edit. What that means is I'm very meticulous on my shot list. I know what shots I'm going to get. I'm not just gonna shoot a bunch of random things because it's not gonna work. So it's making me think about my shot list, the shots I need to tell this story, and then I go on to the talking head part, which is easy. Another thing that I pair up this GoPro with is my microphone. So I've been using the DJI wireless mic. It comes with 2 of these lavaliers, and I love it. I love it. Well, the reason why I love it is because then I can talk to you with normal voice. I don't have to project, where before I would have to project to make sure the microphone hears me. So I love that the most, and it allows me to do those wide shots you see where I'm far away and I'm still talking. So gear helps for sure. There's not a bad camera out there in the market today that I feel that can't get the job done. It's all going to depend on your creativity, and it's all going to depend on how you tell your story and the subjects you pick. With that being said, one important thing that I will tell you guys is get a good microphone. People can forgive bad footage. People can forgive bad color grading, but they cannot forgive bad sound. And another thing that as a cinematographer background, you always want to control your lighting. That's very important. I don't like to shoot in high noon, and I don't like to shoot in days where there's a bunch of clouds where light goes in and out, but sometimes I don't have that choice. It is what it is. You got to just make it work, right? But on those bright sunny days, in order for me to control the frame rate, I use one of these. These are ND filters. I got this one for Polar Pro. They're basically sunglasses for your camera. It allows you to control the frame rate, because if I have it at 24 frames per second and I'm shooting outside at 180 shutter angle, which is your frame rate, 24 frames per second, shutter speed, it's gonna be too bright. So I slap one of these guys on. That way, the what I'm trying to say here, that way it's not overexposed, and I can control the exposure, and I can control the motion blur. And I think when you have motion blur, it's gonna tend to make it feel more natural to the eye, because our eyes, unlike our eyes, basically when we move things around, we see blurry stuff, motion, right? We see motion, and you can always tell the difference between people who don't control their shutter angle, because then their footage is kind of like choppy. I can't show you example talking on this vlog, but it doesn't matter. All that doesn't matter. If you want to content create, the only thing you need is a camera and a subject and a good microphone and a way to edit your footage. Okay, I've been challenging myself every day to just shoot with the GoPro and edit on my phone. And I've been doing this because oftentimes I can't bring my Red everywhere. That thing is a tank. And what I mean by that is, like, it weighs, like, with everything on it, it almost weighs like 5-6 pounds. And imagine trying to hold that for besides the weight, the files on that thing, it's so ginormous. It's just hard to navigate. So for these daily vlogs, I just want to keep it lightweight, simple, and I think the GoPro for me works the best. It's just tiny, it's sleek, it's not flamboyant, it's not out there, it's not going to intimidate anybody, but it does everything I need. Is it perfect? Hell no. Hell no. I don't think any camera's perfect, but you got to play to its strength. I know GoPros work best with daylight, so I try to shoot everything in daytime, if that makes any sense. Most cameras are daylight hungry. What that means is they're gonna work the best when there's a bunch of brightness, light around you. So I don't recommend shooting anything in the nighttime if it's not properly lit. And GoPros are not known for shooting at night, so don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. You're just gonna waste time. With that being said, what else I can share with you guys? That. Okay. Now, I don't got nothing more to share. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully it solves the mystery, and hopefully it inspires you to just get creative with what you got. Okay. There's no magic to this thing. At the end of the day, if you want to create, you're gonna find a way, and the best camera is the one you have on your hand. So I always bring my GoPro everywhere because it's small, sleek. I throw in my bag, and for me, it's working for these kind of setups. Would I use it in a big production? Probably not, because it's just not made for that. But for this vlogging every day, it works. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Hey, subscribe if you haven't already. As much as I want you to grow with me, just know I want to grow with you. I need 1 million of you. I want to subscribe to 1 million people. Okay? I want to subscribe to 1 million people. That's how it's going to help me get to 1 million subs. But I want to have 1 million people I want to subscribe to, that, I want to help you in your journey. So let's get this going. And thank you for everybody who stuck around. I hope this video helps. Message me if you want to know more in detail and stuff like that. I can do that. So thank you. Have a good one. I want to send you that good energy. And just remember, when you're doing it every day, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. If it was easy, everyone will be doing it. But if you don't do it, you're never going to do it. So just throw yourself out there. Let people judge you. Who cares? Who cares? What's more important is that you do it. And trust me, once you start doing it, you're gonna, look back and think, why didn't I do it sooner? And that was one of the things that I reflect on myself all the time. Sometimes I wish I would do it sooner, because I just gave myself a million excuses of why I need this equipment, or I just made excuses. And those excuses slowed my growth. And I want to guide you guys by saying, just go do it. You know, you're only going to get better. And, you know, the people that you're going to attract are going to be the loyal friends and family and all the good stuff, all the real people, because they know your journey, and those are the people you want to attract. Everybody else, it really doesn't matter. They're all just gonna talk crap anyway. So, all right, enough jibber jabbing. Have a good one, guys.